What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Iron Nation on the Turf. We're super excited to be taking a deep dive into our community to discover their whys, their motivation, how we've impacted their life over this last year. ISI is entrenched in the Wilmington community now, and we're really making an impact in the lives of individuals that walk through this door. We are super excited to tell their stories in their own words and give the greater Wilmington community an opportunity to see and hear from them directly. So welcome again to Iron Nation on the Turf.
My name is Kelsey. I've been a member at ISI for almost a year now. Started in March of 2024, and I was actually invited by one of my friends to come on a core and cardio day, and it was very challenging. I realized how out of shape I was, and couldn't really stop myself from coming back. So, I mean, I was very much out of my comfort zone. Even showing up was very much out of my comfort zone. I was used to doing like workouts by myself in the evenings when hardly anyone was at the gym.
Right.
And so to go to a place where I knew it was going to be a group workout was a little nerve-wracking, a little stressful. And I was actually thinking of ways to get out of it right beforehand.
Right.
But I did show up, and everyone was so nice. Like, everyone was so nice and encouraging. And I was pushed out of my comfort zone during the workout, but everyone was like rooting for one another. And it was unlike any gym experience I've really had. Like, I'd done group training classes before, but everyone was like kind of to themselves,
Right.
if that makes sense. And I had someone on the turf, like you and Angela were there. I believe Justin was the trainer that day. And he was encouraging me. He was helping me with my form the whole time. I was there with my friends who I hadn't worked out with before ever. And it was just a lot of fun. When I left, I kind of thought about if I was going to do it again. And I found myself like the next day at my normal gym that's right by my house. And I was like, just thinking to myself, like, this isn't fun.
So you mentioned a lot about community and how great it was to come into an environment where you're working out with friends and you feel like they help to keep you accountable. They keep you accountable. Tell me a little bit more, especially coming into this environment where doing some of the workouts might be intimidating, the weights, the movements, how did you overcome that barrier? Especially for somebody who has never done group fitness before, why do you think ISI has executed that in such a way where you feel at home?
I know for me, day one, like, there were a lot of things on the board that I didn't understand or know what they were, but there were demos for everything that we were doing. I don't not only say there were demos, but there were alternatives because, like, for example, I couldn't do a push-up when I came in here, right? And there were lots of movements like that where maybe I couldn't do it as the workout was written, but I was given alternatives. But even like the community, other people in the groups, like
Right.
when we're doing the workouts, they'll help as well. Like,
Right.
hey, what was that movement again? And they'll jump in and show us if someone caught it before we did or something.
Right.
Yes, it's intimidating to walk in, but I think all the coaches here do a really great job of making sure that the workout is accessible for everyone at every skill level. So you don't have to come in and be like a fitness expert when you walk in the door.
Gotcha. Yeah, and absolutely. I think we've been preaching that since pre-sales, is that it doesn't matter your fitness level, you're welcome here. It doesn't matter your age, you're welcome here. We tailor stuff so that you not only have great demos and great professional coaches leading you, but you also have options for every movement. So we take a lot of pride in that. But now that we've talked about kind of what got you here, the friendships that you formed on the turf, how you felt comfortable during your first weeks with all the different movements and everything happening. Let's talk about results. So what have you seen? How has ISI affected you physically, mentally? Tell us of that journey.
For me, I feel like I'm having a lot of fun in my body again.
Right.
There are a lot of things that when I walked in day one, I couldn't do. And I don't think I thought I would ever get there. I still remember like making my first box jump, and how hard that felt, like not only physically, because your body's changing the whole time, but mentally, like it felt like something I could never do. I'm never going to be able to jump on that box. And the first day that I did it, and not only did I accomplish it, but I had all these people behind me who were cheering me on, you know, supporting me, celebrating with me.
I was here for that.
Yeah.
And the entire turf erupted, so I definitely remember that day, so that was great.
No, that was pretty special for me. I actually like went and cried. But it was special for me because I proved to myself that I could do something that I thought was impossible when I walked in day one.
Right.
And I don't think I'd been here long. I think maybe I'd been here 2 or 3 months when I was able to do that. And so that opens the door for like, okay, what else is possible?
Right.
What else can I do? And I know for me, that translated off the turf as well.
Right.
Just saying yes to things, trying new things, being with the community that I built here. Like I have friends that I hang out with outside of ISI, and a lot of that is just because I've been here and I've pushed myself and I've shown myself like I can do hard things, like I can accomplish things, right?
Yeah. And that's the goal at ISI. We want you to get physically stronger, yes, but we also want you to get mentally stronger and realize that it's okay to push yourself. Even if you don't get it the first, second, or third time, put yourself in that environment where you fail until you win, right? And that's what we try and do on the turf, and our coaches are really great at making sure we have those options for you. So that's an incredible journey, Tim, and I know the best is yet to come. So tell us a little bit more about that, more about your physical transformation too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of the work that I've accomplished. We talk about coming in here and having like alternatives to exercises, and now I come in and I don't need those as much anymore. My body's getting stronger. It feels a lot better. And that is just making my life much more enjoyable. You know, when I first came in here, I was the mother of an 18-month-old. And so I was just kind of getting back into my body. And I feel like I can keep up with my kids now. I feel like I'm setting a really good example for them, of what health and fitness could and should look like. And also just like being a strong woman.
Yeah.
I think it's really important for women to lift weights and build muscle and support each other. And all that happens here.
Right.
And they get to see it because you guys have childcare. So I think if someone's thinking about joining and they're not really sure, I will say that, you know, I didn't know that I needed a community to be successful. But I did. You know, everything changed when I came in here because of the support system that I had.
All right, Kelsey, that was an amazing story and journey. Thank you so much for taking the time to share that with us and our community. And for the people that are really on the brink of taking that step to be the best version of themselves, but they just don't know how or why. So thank you very much for coming in, and we'll see you on the turf.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Awesome.